I would like for you to imagine yourself walking along the beach. You feel your barefoot feet in the sand. You can feel the water coming above your feet and pulling back. You can hear the waves crashing all around you. You can feel the sun shining above you on the night sky. In the bright sky, sorry. And you just feel this heat, feeling like love coming over your body as you walk and take each step along this beach. You can feel the water and the sand. And as you walk and take each step, I want you to notice off to the side, to the left of you, there is a path. See yourself walking down this path. And as you walk with each step, you get closer and closer and closer to this opening. You can hear water coming in front of you. You can sense it as you get closer. You see this beautiful waterfall. You can see it and hear it and feel it. You feel the mist of the water on your skin. Maybe you reach out your hands and touch the water. This is not no ordinary water. These are the sacred healing waters of Mother Gaia. Feel yourself and connect to these waters and feel this beautiful cleansing. See yourself stepping in to this water. Maybe you want to swim in it. You want to take a dip or just float. Whatever you choose to do, just see yourself now moving around in this beautiful water, surrounded by green lush all around you. Now tell me, Kalpana, can you see this waterfall?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. I want you to look down at the bottom of this waterfall. You see these sparkling colors. Look down and see these colors now. Tell me, can you see these colors sparkling at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to see yourself bending down and grabbing a handful of these magical treasures. What could it be? Are there crystals there? Do you see magic coins or treasures, seashells? Tell me, what do you see? And can you picture this in your hand?
It's a substance it's almost like manna. It's a substance from inner earth, like the core. It's it's like crystals, but it's translucent, and it's a full spectrum of rainbow colors, and it's shiny, and it's so healing, and it's almost like the consistency of really soft pebbles, but they're not pebbles. They're really like manna. They're very special.
Beautiful. Now, I want you to imagine that you're carrying your own magical little satchel. And in this satchel, you'll be able to keep with you at all times. And when you meditate, you can remember that you have this and you can connect with it every time. I want you to imagine that you have this satchel. Maybe it's like a necklace around your neck or however you choose to carry it with you. But tell me, can you see the satchel?
Yeah.
Like a little bag? What color is it?
It's like a a clay brown saffron orange.
Beautiful. Now, if you like, you can take a handful of this magic manna and you can put it in your pouch and keep it with you. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
See yourself putting it in your pouch. Tell me, do you put it in a container or do you just pour it in there?
Pour it in there.
Beautiful. Now remember, this is with you at all times, and this is something to remind you of this beautiful place that you can go to anytime, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take a moment and just enjoy this water. And when you're ready, see yourself getting out of this water and continue on walking down this path that you see in front of you. And as you walk down this path with each step, flowers will bloom. And when you're ready, go ahead and take your walk and let me know as you walk, what do you see? Have you gotten out of the water yet?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself walking down a path?
Yeah.
This path is going to lead to an opening, a clearing where you'll see beautiful field of flowers. They could be any flowers you desire, sunflowers, daisies, wildflowers, lilies, whatever you choose, your favorite flower. And let me know if you see this.
Yeah.
What kind of flowers do you see?
I see hydrangea and gerbera, daisies, and I see hyacinth, and I see lilacs, and I see rainbow colored roses, and I see a flower that I don't know the name of, and they're crimson fuchsia colored, and I see deep emerald green, leafy plants growing through the flowers, and I see fuchsia.
Beautiful. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to see yourself dancing in the wind with these flowers. As the wind blows, these flowers are going to sway side by side. And I want you to see yourself dancing in the wind. Can you see yourself doing this?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now I want you to also, if you would like, maybe pick some flowers and make yourself a beautiful flower crown. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Go ahead and do that and describe to me what you're doing, if you like. Which flowers do you grab?
I'm taking the flowers, the ones, the hyacinth, and the ones I said first. And it's easy to take them and construct them into a crown because they're just becoming the shape that I need in order for them to work beautifully as a crown in there. And it's easy to connect their stems to each other because they're just cooperating with the wanting of the crown and the construction of the crown. And so it's all working together very beautifully. And there is light lavender and sprinkled white and gold and some fuchsia.
Beautiful. What was that?
I just said in the crown.
Uh-huh. Do you see yourself putting it on yet, or are you still making it?
Oh, now I see myself putting it on.
Beautiful. And how do you feel with this beautiful crown?
I feel so free and beautiful.
Beautiful. I want to see if you can do something. I want you to see if you could tune into your senses just a little bit and see if you can hear the flowers singing around you. Can you hear their music?
Yeah.
What does it sound like? Can you hear the melody?
It's so sweet. It sounds like, well, it's not melodic the way like the music that I play is melodic. It's like the sound of innocence, and it's the sound of, you know, that sound when the peepers come out in the springtime, when the spring first wakes up the earth, and those peeper sounds, but it's not peepers, but it's like that chorus of a sprinkled tones that it's a frequency way above my voice. It's a frequency way above here. It's a frequency that is it fills the whole sky. The sound just fills everywhere. And it's the sound of the flowers. It's the sound of their joy.
Uh-huh. And how does it make you feel?
In love.
Beautiful. So now you're dancing and to the sound of the flowers, music?
Yeah, and it's not just the sound of their joy, it's the sound of their purity, and it's the sound of their innocence, and it's the sound of their perfectly distilled beauty.
Mm, beautiful.
And yes, I'm dancing, I'm being danced. Their sound is dancing me. The sound is showing me my great potential to dance. And so I'm dancing as I'm being danced by the sound.
Mm, beautiful. Take a moment and enjoy this moment. Really tune into the sound so that way you can remember it. And when you meditate, you can tune back in and connect. How does that feel?
It feels so whole.
Beautiful. I'm not sure if we will be able to connect with them yet, but I would just like to see and try. Do you happen to sense or see any fairies around you there?
There's something there.
Would they like to make themselves known if they're with you there?
Uh-huh. Yes. They're so sweet.
How many do you see?
Two.
You want to describe what you see? How do they look to you?
They're showing me their faces and they're connected. They're twins.
Oh, twin girls or boys?
I think they're feminine.
Okay. Do they have any clothing on? Can you tell what they're wearing?
They're indigo.
Uh-huh.
They have like they're very playful. They're tricking me a little bit. They're like they have on something indigo,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not indigo the way I know indigo. It's sort of that's how I'm describing it. It's also very translucent.
Uh-huh.
It's got emerald green in it too.
Mm.
Indigo and emerald. And it's very silky what they're wearing. It's
Oh, pretty.
it's just silky, flowy, translucent garb, and I can see their face more than anything. Their face is very almost like ivory white. Their faces are white with big, big, huge, almost black eyes, dark eyes. So beautiful. And they have small noses and very small red lips that are very small, like full, very red. And they they also shapeshift a little bit too.
What did they shapeshift into?
Well, they're showing me that I can describe them that way. And then they turned away and now they're turning back and their skin color just changed and became darker and they're laughing.
Oh,
They're
well,
giggling
I
because
want to send them love while you're there. Send them love.
oh, I'm
Let me
sending
know if they feel it. I'm sending them love.
yes, they feel
Well, that's a beautiful honor. They are very childlike and very carefree. So if you would like to take a moment and dance around and play with them for a moment and dance with the flowers, you can go for it if you like.
Okay. I would
And
like that.
describe everything that's, yeah, describe everything that's happening.
Well, now I'm just walking. I'm in their midst, and that indigo emerald silkiness is just wrapping all around me, and they're just flying and floating and letting my body and my skin feel the soft. It's an otherworldly feeling. It's softer than silk. And it's just wrapping around me and draping around me, and then they flutter it away. And it's that is their body. That's not what they're wearing. That's their body.
Oh.
And now they're letting me be more with their body than their face, because their faces, their intelligence is in that. Their embodiment is in the emerald indigo presence.
Wow. Do they have a message for you?
Well, they were just starting to say that the reason that their face changes is because their face is the expression of what they pick up on, or how they're feeling, or what they want to communicate, or how they want to communicate. They're sort of like chameleons, but they're not chameleons, but they're chameleon-like in that way. And they want me to know that they're glad that I'm seeing, and that I'm being, and that I'm taking this time with you to be with the wonders of Earth and the wonders of being here.
Beautiful. Yes. Do you feel like you have a special connection with these particular fairies?
Yeah. I'm so surprised. I've never known about them before, and I've never seen them before.
See if they'll answer some questions for you. Ask them if they're with you all the time.
Are you with me? Yeah, they are.
Do they have anything to say about that to you?
They say they're allies.
Uh-huh.
And they say that they're connectors.
Connectors to Earth, to Mother Gaia.
Yeah, they've been part of keeping me here. They can shapeshift to be anything. They're magnificent. But the blue, that indigo blue and that emerald green is really important. That always remains. They're very beautiful.
Uh-huh.
They're very giant now. They're getting very big. They're a great intelligence. they're part of what I feel. They say they're part of what I feel sometimes, like if I'm at the ocean or when I have those moments where I'm in nature and I just go, wow. Because I'm just in awe and I'm feeling so rich and so connected to the light and color spectrum of the natural world. They say that they're part of that feeling when I'm feeling that.
Beautiful. Is there a way that you can connect with them better? Can they tell you a better way that you can connect with them now that you know that they're there?
They say that it's really good that I bought a couple of pieces of indigo fabric in the last year because I didn't ever do that before. And they're really glad that I paid attention and did that. And they said that I should wear it and have it, keep it around me. It's really good for me. It's a very nourishing light spectrum for me. And they're really happy that I'm wearing blue more and that I paid attention to some of the signals, to some of the messages that I got to wear blue more. And they're really glad that Manu encouraged that, because I always thought that he wanted like his family to be in the red, green, and gold light spectrum, and they're laughing when I say that because that's my limited perception of him. And they're really happy that he encouraged the blue spectrums. The blue spectrums are really nourishing for me, they're saying.
Beautiful. So you should wear more blue?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Have they been trying to communicate with you for a while?
They said they've been communicating with me ever since I was little, and they said that I've felt them and I've responded. I'm having a memory. They're showing me a experience that I had when I was a kid, when I looked up to the sky one time and I felt them. I felt that awe. They said that they were there and they were part of helping me feel that, and that, oh, and that they were saying that the reason that one of the things they've been guiding me to is to remember is to stay connected to the intelligence that is contained in my etheric body, and not to be afraid of it, to know that it's also very grounded and part of Earth, part of being here, and that my ability to voice that and how I'm able to articulate and bring messages through the ethers and through the spectrums of light, that the unseen spectrums of light, the spectrums that humanity has a hard time seeing, they're saying that because I can see those spectrums and I can communicate with those spectrums, it's a part of what I can do to serve, to help awaken humanity, that even if I'm writing about overcoming trauma, when I'm communicating through a spectrum of indigo that conveys a balm or a solution to that particular distortion in the 3D, in this dense realm. It helps awaken the reader because it connects them to that spectrum of light through the word.
Mm.
And they said that's why I received the message all the years ago when I started writing my book. And that message should be somewhere laid out prominently in my book, either as a title or in the foreword. I will rekindle you with the sacred of my word.
Well, that is just beautiful. Have they been listening to us talking? Because I was just telling you about writing your story. They agree to share it?
They agree.
Beautiful. Are these fairies connected to just you or your family and your children as well?
They're primarily connected to me, but they're also connected to Ashi.
Oh. Do they have any message for Ashi? Maybe a message?
That she has a gift of connecting. She has the gift of connecting people to humanity, to a spectrum of healing light, to the healing light spectrums, by virtue of her very presence and by virtue of how she's able to distill emotion.
Beautiful. Is there anything you would like to ask them while you're there with them?
Well, I would like to know if they will stay with me through this entire life. And they said yes. And I want to know if there's more fairies who I'm connected to, and they said yes. And And I want to know why I thought I wanted to know why that particular spectrum of indigo emerald light felt so healing in my body.
You thought you wanted to know? Do you know what it is? Is it connected to the heart chakra? Or what is it? They say?
Something about nourishing me. Something about nourishing me in my something about an alchemy that's occurring as the that the indigo emerald spectrum are a part of the spectrum of crystalline light of ascension, and that is what I'm calling into, what my being is calling into, and that the indigo emerald spectrum is supporting my foundation, giving me, nourishing my constitution so that I can be ready for the crystalline light of ascension.
Beautiful. Is there anything else they'd like to tell you?
Drink lots of water.
And send love to your water?
Yes.
Can you ask them what does it do to the water when you send it love? Can they explain that to you?
They're just showing me that it just organizes. They're showing me the water. It organizes it. It organizes the water. It alchemizes the water. The water becomes love.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I wish we could hang out all day with them, but unfortunately, we have a big road ahead of us. Is there anything else you'd like to do with them before you have to go? Do you want to see if they want to sprinkle some fairy dust on you or give you a flight or anything like that fun before you go?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're
What happened?
They keep doing this stuff with the indigo and emerald. So they lifted me up in flight, and then they swirled me around, and then they gently put me back down. And now they're taking this indigo emerald, and it's like a wave, and they're washing it through me, and wrapping it around me and washing it through me.
Oh, beautiful. How does that feel?
Incredible.
Beautiful. Well, I give thanks for them, for everything they've done for you. And when you're ready to say goodbye, you can you can say thank you, whatever it is you'd like to say to them before we go, and then let me know and we'll start journeying back down another path. So go ahead and take your time and say goodbyes. Say your goodbyes, and not goodbyes, but see you laters. And if you want to ask them, how is it that you can connect with them, or anything they want to tell you before you go.
They said that so I'm saying thank you, and I kissed them, which didn't meet any, there was no skin to kiss. I was just kissing their beautiful spectrum. And they said holding that blue turquoise stone is good and always connects me to them, and the blue indigo fabrics. And they said all I have to do is visualize them and call out to them, and they will make themselves known to me.
Would they like to whisper their names in your ear so you can know their name, and only you know their name, so you'll have that special connection? And let me know just when you hear it and when you know. You can just say I do when they tell you, if they tell you.
They tell me.
Okay, beautiful. We'll let them know that I love, honor, and respect them, and I thank them very much for popping in and saying hello.
They love you. They think you're awesome.
I love them too. I love my fairies. And are they all around your property as well? Your home? You want to ask them if they're hanging out around your house, and if you should make any little fairy gardens or anything like that for them?
Mm. Yeah, they said they're always with me, and they said that I can definitely create some environments for them around on the land, and they would very much like a water fountain on the property for them.
Beautiful. Do they need any offerings or anything like that?
They said that the fact that I was attracted to buying the indigo fabric was, they really, really made them happy. And they said that the offering would be for me to take really good care of it. That they say that every time I touch it or fold it or clean it or wrap it myself around with it, they said that is an offering for them.
Beautiful. Wonderful. All right, sounds good to me. Are they ready to go back to where they were?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I like to say goodbye, and I'd like for you now to see yourself leaving that beautiful place, and you're going to keep continuing on down your path, and you're going to keep on going. And as you walk, you're going to see the sun going down, and as it goes down, the moon comes out, and it's so bright, and it's just glowing. Everything around you is just illuminated and moonlit and just so beautiful. The stars are in the sky. You can see all the beautiful stars so clearly. And as you're walking in awe of this beauty, you see in front of you a fire, a campfire, perhaps just waiting for you. And as you step in front of this fire, you see that it is warm and comforting to the touch, but this fire is also magical. And so therefore it cannot burn you or it cannot hurt you. This is source love light. This is mother and father source connection here, this beautiful flame. And I want you to see yourself stepping up to this flame and feeling the warmth and feeling the connection, and tell me if you can see this.
Yeah.
And tell me, how does this feel?
Great.
Beautiful. Now, I want you to imagine that you're reaching your right hand out and you're grabbing a piece of this flame. Like I said, it's magical. It cannot hurt you. It is just this beautiful, beautiful flame. And as you pick it up and hold it in your palm of your hand, you see this flame moving and swaying and dancing. And as you see this flame, see yourself dancing with this flame and connect with the fire. And tell me if you can see yourself doing this. Can you see yourself holding the flame in your
Oh, yeah. Yes.
hand?
Yes.
What color of flame do you see? Is there a special color?
It's very golden with crimson at the top and a little bit of indigo indigo at the bottom and golden in the middle.
Beautiful. Now, I want you to see yourself putting both your hands together. And when you do, this flame grows. And then I want you to imagine that you're opening your arms and spreading them out to your sides. And this flame is going to surround your whole body. And remember, it does not hurt you. It's magical. It's beautiful. It's love and protection. And I want you to imagine yourself doing this now. Tell me, can you see this happening?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now I want you to imagine that you have a spiritual mirror in front of you. Step in front of this mirror and see yourself now and tell me, can you see yourself inside this flame?
Yes.
Describe to me, what does it look like to you?
What does it look like to me?
What does the whole thing look like to you? What does the scene look like to you? What do you see? Describe what you see.
Myself in the flames.
Yes.
I see myself in the flames and I see myself, my dreadlocks are super long and they're covering the front of my body on either side, and my hair is just has a piece of cloth over the top to keep my hair out of my eyes. And I look very golden, and my eyes look very deep and beautiful and all knowing. And the flame around me is an ally.
Mhm.
Flame is a protector, and the flame is also an igniter. And the
Mhm.
flames are they're very majestic, and they're very obedient. Like they are not, they're formidable, but they're not wild. They're very, very smart, very bold, very beautiful.
Beautiful. Now remember that you have this beautiful connection with Source, and you'll know it and you'll remember it. And every time you meditate, you will remember this place. Okay?
Okay.
Beautiful. So now I want you to imagine that you see just off to the left a golden pyramid that just appeared. And because it's night, it could be anywhere your heart desires, anywhere you feel safe and protected. So tell me, can you see yourself can you imagine yourself in a place like this?
Yeah.
Can you describe to me what you see?
Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful beach, and it just stretches forever. And I'm on the sandy part of the beach, but not right next to the ocean. I'm up from the ocean, still on the sand, and the ocean is very calm and still and glistening with silver light. And the sun is just coming up over the horizon. It's dawn, and there's nobody around. And behind me is green, lush light. And I know that in the structures, the dwellings sprinkled behind me, in the lush green, enchanted, forested area where there's beautiful paths and beautiful flowers and beautiful gardens. I know that in those dwellings, there's Manu. I know Manu is there, and I know our children are there, and I know our friends, some of our closest friends are there, and that there's a very safe, sane, progressive presence of human evolution and family community in the dwellings. And I've just walked off by myself at sunrise because it's safe and peaceful and beautiful, and I am sitting on the beach, and the sun is rising and the ocean is humming. It's just so beautifully peaceful and pristinely clean and turquoise, and like I said, gold, like sparks of silver along the surface of the water. And there are dolphins in the water, and everything in the water gets along with everything else. There's no violence anywhere. everybody is just nourished by light and by even the plant life that gets consumed surrenders so completely peacefully and generously because it knows it's just being consumed to become the next frequency of life, the next evolved frequency of life. There's so much goodwill and generosity and kindness and consciousness and awakeness and goodness. And the sun is glistening and golden with tints of just the most delicious. You could just reach out and just, it's so juicy. You could eat it. It's so beautiful. The sun is just a full spectrum of the colors of heat and warmth and glow. It's the most perfect glow. There's even violet and purple in the sunrise. It's just exquisitely beautiful, and it lights up the azure blue in the sky, and it's just a beautiful, 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 peaceful place.
Beautiful. Now, I want you to see if you can try and connect with the dolphins. You said you sensed dolphins there. See if you can connect with the dolphins.
Yeah, there's one that's ready right now.
Beautiful.
It's such a lover.
You made a friend?
Yeah, I'm already in the water and we're swimming together. I'm just holding on to her and we're swimming, and I don't know her, him. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. It's just the most evolved being and so loving. My whole body is wrapped around their body, and their eyes are so communicative. We're only communicating love back and forth to each other. It's just love. It's all love.
See if the dolphin will sing for you.
Yes.
She's singing. Is it a female? Is it a mama? Or what do we got here?
I think it's a she. I said she first because it's a she. And she's like, yeah, I guess she is a mama. She's a beautiful, beautiful mama.
Is she singing for you?
Yeah.
What does it sound like to you?
It sounds like every note is a crystal.
Crystal clear frequencies and vibrations?
But when I mimic it and I go for that frequency, there's a whole chorus of those crystal tones that I can hear alongside my aspirational note. Are you there?
How does, as a musical woman that you are, you understand music. I don't really understand music, but you, for you, how does that sound for your musical mind?
It sounds like a whole chorus resounding in the realm of the crystalline light of ascension.
Beautiful. Are the whales singing as well, or is it just the dolphins? Just that one dolphin there?
Well, the one dolphin that I'm connected to is there, but there's other dolphins that I'm not touching or riding with, but they're aware that I'm there, and they're all they're all in sync with each other, and they're all very, very generous with me. And they're also sounding, and yeah, there's a whale way off in the distance who just rose up out of the water to say that she's here.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I send love to all of them as well, the dolphins and the whale. Mhm. Is there any messages the dolphin has for you?
Well, she says that that place that um,
What was that?
well, she's saying that, first of all, she was thanking you.
Oh, she's thanking me?
Yeah, she wanted to thank you for being so smart and for guiding me to listen, because it was also very important that I feel the musculature in the dolphin and the strength, the strength of the play in the playfulness, and that you guided me to also listen was instrumental, because that's where my strength rises to, and the call of the dolphins and the whales is a sound that I'm so readily available to. It activates my crown, and then I'm able to source those sound frequencies, similar to how I source light frequencies. I'm able to source sound frequencies and bring those crystalline light energies here as a gift to
Uh-huh.
humanity.
Yes. Beautiful. And how does this feel for you?
This feels amazing.
Are you able to swim under the water with them?
Yeah. More up top. She's keeping me over the top. She's having me go
Oh,
under and then up, under and up.
okay. It's not like Avatar where you're all of a sudden now you can stay underwater for a long, long time.
No, she's not having me do that. She's
Okay.
laughing. She's laughing. When she said that, she comes up and she goes like this out of the water and laughs.
Beautiful. Oh, how sweet. Yes, we love the dolphins. We love all the sea creatures, sea animals are beloved. So do they have any connection with you as far as like a spirit animal guide?
Definitely. Yes, she is that. She's a spirit animal guide.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Any last messages, any special messages that she has for you? I'm sure you can connect through meditation with her again, right?
Absolutely.
Now that you know where she is.
Absolutely. She just told me her name too.
Oh, beautiful. Yay. Beautiful. Well, I send them all love, and I would love to hang out all day, but unfortunately we have to keep on going. We have a big day planned. So if she wants to go ahead and take you back close to the shore and let you get back on the sand and we can continue on, you can say goodbye or see you later. I don't like goodbye. I like see you later.
Yeah, we're always connected, right?
Right. Beautiful. Well, that was wonderful. Love that we got that one taken care of right away. That was a beautiful gift. So now that you're in this beautiful place, in this relaxing place, is there anything else you'd like to do here while you're on this ocean and beach, or do you want to go back and see what the family is doing? What would you like to do? Or did you stay in the water with the dolphin?
No, I'm on the beach and the dolphin was really cute. She was very cute the way she let me back up on the beach. She kind of like, her nose like kind of, like she went like this on my butt when I was getting off of her, like back up on the beach. It was really cute. And now I'm back up on the beach and I'm in a place of like deciding whether I want to be more. No, I think I'm just happy knowing that the family's there.
Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I focus on them all the time. I'm happy to just know they're there.
I know, right? You're like, yes, they're safe, they're good. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Well, now I guess we're ready to start your beautiful journey. So now that you know where everybody is, we'll leave all their energies there to be safe and protected. And